Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes. How are you? How's your day
I'm good.
going?
Ma'am, it's going nicely. I'm good, ma'am. How are
Oh,
you?
I'm also good. Thank you for asking. Himanshu, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. From where are you? Himanshu?
Ma'am, I'm from Nanur, Mahendragarh, Haryana.
Okay, okay. What are you doing?
Ma'am, I'm a teacher. I teach biology.
Oh, very good. Very interesting subject. I love biology.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay. Did you take biology according to your interest, or like you finally got a biology like to teach?
Yeah, I got finally biology as to teach, ma'am. I wanted to become a doctor.
Oh, you wanted to become a doctor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes. That's like that only. Because like biology, but still you must be interested in body activities and other things like that.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah. I can make other person a doctor.
oh,
I'm giving
yes,
classes, yeah, ma'am.
correct. Teacher is the greatest profession actually, which gives
Yeah,
all, which makes all other profession. As you told, it's right. We have a
yeah.
comfort in that kind. Okay. Himanshu, did you go through the topic for today?
And ma'am, I have checked one time, but I really don't know how to talk on this topic.
Okay, no worries. We will just go on and talking. Then you will be able to like make up some stories or tell about some stories or some things like that.
Yeah,
Okay,
ma'am.
it is something like recalling a funny incident.
Yeah,
Now,
ma'am.
throughout your life, like any time, have you experienced something so funny that you think with your friends, with your family members, or something which you still recall, which you think, oh my God, that day, that was a very funny incident? Is there any incident like that?
Ma'am, actually, it just happened yesterday, and I don't
Okay.
think it's a funny incident. I think it was an awkward moment for me because
Oh, really?
there was a teacher, and he told me I came here to meet sir, and he was pointing towards me, but
Okay.
I didn't see there was another teacher also. He was
Oh,
around the corner, like I couldn't able to see him, but he could see him. I think
okay. Okay.
so.
Okay.
It was kind of mistake for me, and I was waiting there, and then I found he was waiting for someone else. So I think that was
Oh,
the
okay.
only moment I remember right now.
Okay. That's quite embarrassing.
Yeah, that's quite embarrassing.
Yes, sometimes we go in and then we find out, oh my God, it was not me, it was someone else,
Yeah,
like
man.
that. There are
Yeah,
certain things in our life which we recall, like that. Usually when we are children, when we are with the friends, things like this happen.
yeah, man.
That's the time, these things happen. Okay. Now Himanshu, when you told me that like I wasn't, like I could hear it as like wasn't, that J sound is coming in between. Okay,
Okay.
not much. That's like kind of a mother tongue influence that you have. Like it
Yeah,
should be like wasn't. Sound. You need to practice more. Wasn't.
it wasn't.
Then wasn't. Exactly wasn't. Okay. Then when you told me that I couldn't able to see him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I couldn't itself is a negative sentence. I couldn't see him. That itself gives you the meaning.
Yeah, man.
Or I was not able to see him. Now you have used both together so that it becomes a very double negative sentence. Okay,
Ma'am,
when you use two words,
I
pardon?
used would and couldn't together.
Yes,
Okay.
you used I couldn't able to see him because he was at my back. I don't know, maybe in some corner. I couldn't able to see him. So don't use both the words together. Either one. I couldn't see him. He was at my back. I couldn't see him. Or he was at my back. I was not able to see him. Either one of it you have to use in a sentence. That's a grave mistake because two things you are using the same meaning and making
Yeah,
it a double kind of negative sentence.
yeah.
Okay, Himanshu. Okay, it's nice talking to you. And now, during the COVID season, during the lockdown season, how did you spend your time? You did not have school, but were you teaching online?
No, ma'am. That time I was not a teacher. I got this job just like 1 month ago, and
Oh,
in lockdown, I was doing MSc geology, and like I was at home. That was just a
okay,
degree. Yeah. So
okay,
that time, I was watching a lot of English movies so that I can
okay,
learn how to speak in English. but I
Okay.
didn't know about Clapingo, another application. So I
Okay.
was just working. I was just watching English movies.
Okay.
And
Okay.
podcast.
Okay. Okay. Now, when you mentioned the word English, there also, like I can hear it as English, s sound. There, the sound should be sh. English. English.
English.
English. Ah, English is not necessary. English. English.
Yes.
English. I like to learn English.
I like
Okay,
to learn English.
English. English. Okay, that's a way of saying it is not that much, but I'm just telling you in order to for you to understand more. Okay. Now, have you done something as a student? Like you have just completed your college days. Have you done some mischievous things and the teachers got you and your friends? I'm not asking you alone. Maybe your friends, you were in a gang and you did some very mischievous things and your teacher caught you for something that you have done like that.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I was not cheating. It was kind of cheating incident in my college time, and
Yeah.
actually, I was cheating for someone else, and I didn't able to give that cheating to him. So I
Yes.
put it to myself, and I
Okay.
forgot about that thing, and I was working on my paper, and somehow sir looked at me like I was like the cheating were written on this scale, and I forgot about
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I put it on the table,
Yes.
but then a teacher
Uh-huh.
came and he saw it. Then he told
Okay.
me like how you got this scale and why you have written it. That's how
Uh-huh.
I yeah.
Oh. Okay, okay, okay. Himanshu, here also when you were telling this sentence, you told me that I didn't able to give. I did it for someone else, but I didn't able to give. Is there any mistake in that sentence? I didn't able
Give it,
to
I
give.
think. I should not use able and give together.
Very good. Excellent. That's why I asked you now whether you understood your mistakes or not. Yeah. Yes. I was unable I was not able to give him. I was not able to give him. That is enough. I didn't give him is one way of telling. I have arranged everything for someone else, but I didn't give him. I arranged everything for someone else, but I was not able to give him. There are two ways of using it, so that is one thing. Then when you said I didn't like and some words that you are stressing at the end of the word whenever you say I don't like, that's enough, like is enough. Instead of that you are stressing at the end of the word, like I like and like that. Okay, so that's not necessary. Now don't think that I'm just finding out all your mistakes and telling it, because you are here to learn from your mistakes. That's why I'm
I can understand.
finding out the mistakes. Yes. So that's why I'm pointing out those mistakes very soon. You are a teacher, you will be able to understand
I
better.
want you to point out me.
Pardon?
Ma'am, I want you to point out me so that I can improve as early as possible.
Oh yes, very good. That's correct. Mistakes makes us perfect. Whenever we do mistakes, we correct those mistakes, and that's what leads us to perfection. Okay, very good. Now, does any of your students, which grades do you teach?
I'm 11th and 12th class.
Oh, that's a very even when I was teaching, I was also doing the same thing. I really enjoy teaching 11 and 12 class. What about you, Himanshu? Do you think that I didn't want that? I what
Ma'am, your video is frozen. Ma'am, please
you
can
did
you
not?
repeat?
I'm asking you, like, are you in favor of teaching grade 11 and 12, or you think no, I shouldn't have gone for these grades? I would have gone for maybe 8 or 9 or something like that. Do you think
No,
like that?
ma'am. I really enjoy to teach senior students, like especially 11th and 12th students. I'm also teaching in a school. Actually, in school, I'm teaching lower standard, like 8 to 10th class. And on something, I'm teaching senior students. But when I compare both classes, I think I'm more comfortable with the senior classes because they can
Yes.
easily understand me. I really like to talk with them. They are
Yes.
very
Yes.
mature and I can talk very good things. And
Yes.
I really like to teach them. But when it comes to
Correct.
small students, they don't understand. Even they will laugh on your mistake. And sometimes I can also make mistake. So they judge
Correct.
you. Yeah.
Correct.
But
Correct.
when it
Yes.
comes to senior student, they know like we can also make mistake.
Correct, correct. Yes, that's right. Even I also enjoy teaching the grades 11 and 12 because those are the students, like, I don't know, there is a comfort level. There are people who enjoy teaching the lower grades, which is the KG, UKG, first standard and all, because you get all that affection and love. Nobody knows how to make fun of you. And that is one thing. But their parents' influence is too much. Parents will influence, indulge in the studies and the homework and those things and all. For 11 and 12, nobody is bothered. They know that their daughters or sons will study well. Okay. Now, have you anytime gone out for a picnic or anything with your students?
Yeah, ma'am. I just started my career, but still I want to go with them because that's how I can understand them. And I will
Okay.
make a plan. Right now, I'm thinking because I convinced my principals are also
Okay.
like this is the holiday time, summer camp. So we are
Okay.
planning a trip, and soon we
Okay.
will go
Okay.
with them. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's very challenging sometimes, to take these boys and girls of this age, because that's a very difficult age to manage. Once they
Yeah.
reach their 20 years, they become so mature that they are like adults. But this is a very that adolescent age, or what you tell, that teenager type of
Yeah.
age. It's very difficult to deal with them psychologically. It's a
Yeah,
very
ma'am.
difficult age
Yeah.
because their
Ma'am,
psychology problems are there. Yes.
it's a huge responsibility as a teacher also because
Yes.
we have to manage everything.
Exactly. It's not easy to take them out for a picnic or anything, because the responsibility, the whole responsibility is on us. So
Yeah.
till you bring them back, it is very difficult. Okay,
Yeah.
Himanshu, how do you use these vocabulary of your session?
What I have like what Clapingo has given me, we are talking about those vocabs.
Yes, yes, yes.
Ma'am, actually, what I found, like what I realized is this vocabulary is really very good. So right
Okay,
now, before this session, I was thinking I will write it down. Nowadays, I'm very busy. I'm not getting enough time to use these vocabs and even work
okay,
on my communication. But
okay,
before
okay,
7 to 10 days, I was working on it. I have given more than 3 to 4 months, like
okay,
completely focused on my communication. So right
okay,
now, a
okay.
little bit busy, but I will write it down because I really
Oh,
like the clapping of vocabs. It is like frequently using vocabs. I think that's what
yes, yes.
I should
Correct.
use.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And many of that we know, we come to know, but there are certain words which are new to us, and then sometimes it's very useful because you as a teacher can use it in your class. Now,
Yeah.
Himanshu, just now when you told me I am right now very busy, you told me busy. I could hear it as G sound. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
because it is BUSY, it should be BC. Like ABC, you say BC.
VC.
Exactly. Busy. Okay. Don't have the G sound in between. BUSY
Yeah.
is like busy. B and C. You say B, A, B, C, like that. Busy.
Yeah.
Now you
Yeah.
can do one thing, Himanshu. Whenever you have this clapping vocabulary which are new to you, suppose,
Yeah.
for example, we all know the word humorous. Humorous.
Yeah.
That is a word which you know also. But what you can do is, the words which you are learning new, you can make a sentence out of it. Not only learn the meaning, just make a sentence out of it. Very easy sentence of yours, so that it is easy to bring it to your own vocabulary. For
Yeah.
example, I'm just telling you, the first word is humorous. Humorous means funny or making you laugh or
Yeah,
anything
he's
like
very
that.
humorous, ma'am.
No, very normal vocabulary. Can you make a sentence using that word, humorous?
Ma'am, he's a very humorous person. My
He's a very
friend is
humorous person. Very good. My friend is a very humorous person. Playful.
playful.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Sometimes my.
I have very playful identity, I think.
Oh, is it? Okay, okay. I thought your children are very playful. Your students are very playful.
Yeah.
Okay. Like that. Sometimes we know in class the students become very playful.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Yeah, hilarious. Extremely
I'm,
funny. Yeah,
yeah.
causing a lot of. Yes. I saw a hilarious movie yesterday.
Yeah. I saw hilarious.
So this is how you use the sentence, you use the words which you learn new. Along with that, because you have slight mother tongue influence, you can always hear the word in your dictionary. What you can do whenever you hear a new word, just don't pronounce it on your own. You go to your online dictionary, you hear the pronunciation there, you just click on the microphone, hear the pronunciation. Hilarious, hilarious. And then you repeat the word and then use it in sentence of your own.
Ma'am, can you tell me some proper accent where I'm making mistakes so that I can work on it?
Okay, I think your one mistake is there in your pronunciation. Some C sounds where S sounds comes. Busy, lessy, resi, some things like that where SY, SC sounds. That is one thing. And the double negatives which I mentioned already, because 2 times you made that same mistake. So please, whenever you construct your sentence, make. And in between, sometimes you are using like as fillers. Like I'm used, and I was like, my students are very busy, but I am like is used many times in the sentence. What happens is that when you think of a word, you're thinking in your mother tongue and trying to make that bring it in English, that fillers are used for that. Once you use fillers, it becomes like a habit for you. So don't use that. Make sure